I believe that's our tour of Danan done, so let's go see what's happening here with the Elder Vanjo. Let's go inside. Alright then, let's go pay Vanjo a visit. Oh, he looks ominous. Oh, he's got bandages on his hands. Is he a mummy? I've brought them with me, Elder.
Ah, so they're finally here.
Are his feet wrapped up too? Do I see that right? Dude is a mummy.
It's nice to meet you. Oh, spare me the self-introductions. I know all about you already, so you'll just be wasting your time.
No, he's not a mummy. He does have an interesting headdress. I can't tell if that's his hair or just like dangly bits from his headdress thingy.
You want to know who we are, am I right? Ha, well, we're a tribe of people who turned their backs on the gods and destroyed an entire ancient civilization. Oh!
What? I don't really understand.
It happened a long time ago, far overseas. Our ancestors stole a mighty power from the gods and sank their land to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my god, Atlantis!
But one of those gods, a certain Lord Eldiel as it were, forgave their sins and secretly brought them here to Celceta.
So Eldiel... No, they're talking about the island where the continent of Ys is, right? Because, like, there was the implication in the journal that Eldiel might have been related to a couple of characters from a couple of Ys games that have nothing to do with what we're doing right now. The first two Ys games. Oh, interesting. This is why you should play all these Ys games. These moments will make you go, oh! But fascinating.
Does that mean your ancestors lived in the kingdom of Celceta?
The kingdom was full of good, honest people, including their benevolent king. It was far too nice a place for a tribe of sinners like us. So our ancestors settled here underground, repenting for their sins and silently watching over the kingdom.
So the kingdom of Celceta existed here, and these people came as refugees. They're not locals, they're from, I'm gonna guess, the continent of Ys, or whatever the island underneath the continent of Ys was, because it's a floating island, just for reference. Oh my goodness! Interesting.
But then something terrible happened.
Something terrible?
This is a story every man, woman, and child in this village knows by heart. Long ago, a winged sage came to Celceta. He gave the people wisdom and civilization, and in return they revered him as a god. But one day, that god began to act with cruelty and malice, as if he'd become a different being altogether.
Yeah, we've seen that. That sounds familiar.
Steadily, these acts of aggression grew until one day he came to destroy the kingdom with his power.
Was that God? It couldn't have been Lord Eldiel, could it?
Sound familiar, Adol? I believe you witnessed something quite similar yourself. A certain winged acquaintance of yours suddenly behaving quite unlike himself and attacking without warning.
No! That's not possible.
I don't know the cause of this transformation, but the changes in Lord Eldiel's behavior now reflect a similar pattern to his past of destroying the kingdom of Celceta.
He didn't just threaten to, he did destroy Celceta. Wow! So that's why this place is a ruin. Well, not this place, the place above ground, the ruins of Celceta. It was because of him! Wow!
So he decided to keep an eye on him, and on those who visited his tower as well. We thought that maybe we could be of some service to him, if the situation called for it.
Then Adel was called to the tower and, well, down he went.
I see. So you were the one assigned to watch over Adel, then?
Yeah, listen, Adel, I'm sorry for not telling you. There was just a lot on the line, and it was also... If I gained your trust, I could be at your side. I thought it'd be easier.
It's hard to blame him now we've heard all that.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, really.
Hey!
Well, he was only doing what I ordered him to, so don't be too hard on him now. Having you around was a big help.
It's been a big help having you around, Duran.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's a little awkward.
Your behavior has been suspicious on occasion. But now that we know the truth behind your actions, I feel I speak for us all when I say we are grateful to have you. I think I can forgive you. This time.
Thanks, everyone.
Adel, we here in Danan share the same objective as you. To pursue Lord Eldil. And to that end, there's something I need to show you. Would you come outside for a moment? Don't worry. You will understand when you see it.
I have to say, he's not as rambly as Frida warned us. I really thought he'd be like, "So you're the one killed Christian, let me tell you all about the town, eh?" But he's way more chillax cool than that, you know? Anyway, we get to go to the freaking shrine, which is way more elaborate than I expected. Look at that arch over there and that glowing aura. Whoa.
This way, Adel.
This place is so beautiful. It's the only part of the village where sunlight can get through, huh?
I see, and that's where there's like natural. Well, you know, like plants and stuff, not mushrooms and stuff. Mushrooms are natural. Well, yeah, that was my wrong, obviously the wrong line. I apologize, but you know, the mushrooms, you know, are kind of, you know, what you get when there's no sunlight. But you know, get sunlight, you can actually have like photosynthesizing flowers. Anyway, that's a goddamn object just floating there. Is that the Mask of the Sun? Wait a bloody second, I thought they said it's gone. Or well, whatever was here was gone.
It's the most sacred place in the entirety of the subterranean forest. The sun here is far too bright for the likes of us. Perfect for sealing away a certain powerful object, if I must say. See for yourselves in that shrine. But don't get too close now. There's a real strong barrier keeping it safe.
Yeah, that looks like a mask.
Is that? No, it couldn't be.
It's a mask!
Yep. That there is the Mask of the Sun.
What? What's it doing here?
I had it removed from Adel's grave.
You're the grave robber, Frida! When the hell did you manage that?
You were unaware of this?
Yeah. Ugh. Why is this village full of such terrible people?
Oh.
Come now. That's not very fair of you, Duran. If it had been left there, it may have fallen into the hands of someone who really shouldn't have it.
So Adel did manage to get the Mask of the Sun, but then he got clobbered by Eldil and lost his memory, and his stuff was buried while he washed away. Huh.
And you were so busy saving Adel after he fell into that waterfall, you certainly couldn't have claimed it.
You should be grateful Frida was watching out for you.
Dude, Duran saved us, that's how we ended up in town, and then he had to pretend like, "Oh, hey,
Adol, what have you been up to? You lost your memory, huh? Okay. I don't know how that happened. That's crazy. I definitely don't know anything about that, huh?
Man, interesting revelations happening here in town, which isn't a surprise at all, but yeah.
Yeah, you saved me?
Yeah, I was the one who pulled you out of the waterfall basin. Lord Eldeal was still unstable, groaning in agony like when we last met him in the tower. So I seized the chance to rescue you and somehow carried you all the way back to Kaznan. Still not sure how I pulled it off.
I played my part as a messenger, too. We all helped in our own way.
So that's what happened. Fascinating. This game has a pretty good, rate of, crazy revelations. We've been getting hit by a lot of them ever since we reached the Primeval Lands. In a way, before that even, like, when we got the journal and, stuff with Remnus. This has been a real, nice, swerves all over game, in that sense.
However, if Gruda and his allies are seeking the mask, they may be in the area. Is it safe to leave the mask so exposed?
No need to worry. That shrine's guarded by a powerful force field. It'd take one hell of a blast to break through that.
This may seem like an obvious question, but what exactly is the mask? The replicas Gruda's men produced were used to strengthen the physical prowess of the Roman soldiers.
And the mask used in my village did the same thing.
That's just a side effect. The Mask of the Sun really allows its wearer to read the Akashic records, where the world's blueprints are recorded.
I said blueprints weird, I said blueprint. Don't mind me. I'm running a little ragged here with all this voice acting again. The Akashic records, good lord. Is that where we are now?
The Akashic records?
I've never heard of such a thing before. What do you mean by world's blueprints? This is where I have to embarrassingly admit I've heard the term Akashic records a ton of times. It's like, esoteric, stuff from, the real world. But I never remember what it actually is. For some reason, when it comes to, occultism and esoteric stuff, that, makes my brain go, I know I've also, looked up stuff about this has nothing to do here, because maybe, I don't know. I've looked up in past stuff about the Kabbalah and the Sephiroth. Not Sephiroth, the Sephiroth, the Tree of Life, that bubbly thing. The circle thing connecting. And I swear I've tried to, read up on, what that means. I could not tell you what it is. Apart from... That's the best description I can give you right now. It's like a weird, bubbly, symbol thingy that is, meaning of life somehow. That's, the best I can do. I don't know. This esotericism makes me, makes my brain go, bleh. So, yeah. So, let's see if we can work out what the hell is happening in this game.
Just what it sounds like. The world's structure, its properties, its origins, everything that ever happened in the past, even every damn thing that'll ever happen in the future, all collected in one book.
That's scary, because that means predestination is a thing. That's never good.
What? Child of Highland, think for a moment of Lord Eldeal's actions, and you'll have your answer.
His actions? You mean giving people knowledge? Ah!
Regarding the blueprints of the world, using their contents to ration out knowledge and maintain global balance. It's the Mask of the Sun and the Akashic records that make all that possible.
So Gruda's real objective is...
the world's blueprints, and the key to reading them.
Where are these Akashic records located? In the former capital of the Kingdom of Celceta, deeper still within the forest.
Yeah, that's where Gruda's headed, no doubt. It's gotta be.
He seemed to be mass-producing copies of the mask. Do you think he plans to use those to read the Akashic records?
Oh, that's scary. He doesn't even need the original mask?
Tja! He's a talented magician, but no mere copy can even come close to approximating the works of the gods. It is possible, I bet, that in the process of duplicating the mask, he could have learned its true purpose. It's because of us that he and the Romans came to this land.
What are you...
Elder!
What's the meaning of this? We're busy here, you know.
Well, a girl showed up, demanding we give her the mask.
A girl?
Don't tell me that's sorceress.
Oh, some girl is like, so this is where you all went. And it is... I was thinking, yeah, like, I wouldn't describe Bami as a girl. I'm not sure I would describe Lisa as a girl either, but like more than I would describe Bami. So the fact he said a girl, I was thinking like, that doesn't... Is that not gonna... Could it be Lisa? Because Lisa was also missing. So there we go. Ha 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 ha. But why is she here is the next question.
Is that... Lisa? Why are you...
So, you're the apostle girl, eh? Surprised you found this place. Where have you been?
I'm sorry for worrying you, Adel. However, I'm afraid there's no time to explain myself right now.
You seem to be in quite the hurry. Why exactly can't you take a moment to explain yourself again?
Well, she can't take a moment to explain why she can't take a moment to explain herself. Come on now. It's obvious.
You can't honestly expect us to hand you the Mask of Faith alone, little lady.
I can save Lord Eldiel. Lisa?
Guess you're not here under orders as an apostle then. How about you at least tell us why you need the mask? At least then...
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Sol!
Huh?
Ooh, what's going on?
Above us! Eh? Sol-Galba, the white Galbalan! Galbalan! Hey, hold on, got Galbalan! Galbalan's the boss from Oath in Felghana, right? That was Galbalan. Hold on, I gotta Google this because I swear I've heard the term Galbalan. What the shit? I don't know. I should have maybe realized this, like, big open space might be a boss area, but I really thought we wouldn't get a boss fight, right? I don't know, I just thought it was just for the dramatic sake, because it's supposed to be like a shrine and stuff. But it also doubles as a nice space to have a boss fight against... Wow, what the heck? Also, can I say, another dramatic twist of villainy, I guess. Yes, Galbalan is an ancient demon from the legend that terrorized the land of Felghana a long time ago. I just googled Galbalan. And the pictures are all of, yeah, the freaking, yeah. Oh my good, what? Boy, am I glad that I played Oath in Felghana before we played this, so I can just mark out that the fact that the white Galbalan shows up. What? What is that thing?
It's huge! It's... Lisa's...
Oh, that's cool.
I apologize for being forced to take such an aggressive approach, but I simply don't have time to do this any other way.
Sol, come!
Oh boy.
Sol, if you'd please.
Also, Sol-Galba looks freaking tight. Galbalan was a cool monster design. This guy's awesome.
Whoa! It can't be! We need to subdue it, Durin. Just don't hurt Lisa in the process.
Oh, cool. Is that a halberd? Oh, that's awesome. Is she like a dragoon? Oh, that'd be so sick. Don't let us down.
I know! We can't let her break the barrier and take the mask, Adol. Sorry to ask, but will you lend us a hand?
Everybody else is standing and gawking over this. That looks really dumb. Alright, but then we're even. Nah, come on. Adel's so chill, I'm sure. I don't know. Could we have played up Adel as being more, like, offended? I don't think it fits Adel.
Of course! Thanks. Sorry to get you caught up in all this.
Let's go! Oh, you can access the menu now to prepare for battle. Change party member, choose the party member. Equipment and skills can also be changed. She is a party member! Let's freaking rock! This is the group we're going with. Oh! Cool! Look at her attack type is slash, just like Adol. Sick! Which means we're gonna be doing extra damage with two like slash members in the party. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully Sol-Galba isn't like, I'm resistant to slash, lol. That would be such a mean trick. Let's see what she does real quick. So, Hurricane Spin spins the halberd, aiming for the feet of surrounding enemies. Oh, a knockdown move, huh? Fairy Strike summons Nina to force a drop item from the enemy's grip. Well, that's kind of weird. Demonic Vortex creates a vortex, drawing in enemies for multiple hits. I'm not sure how this is pronounced. This is like a term from Latin. I think it's like a layer of hell. Cocytus, I think. Cocytus Drive creates ice pillars to launch enemies upward. Okay, so that's a launcher. Let's put that... In fact, oh, she's got one more move. Demonic Edge. Ooh, that's cool. Uses Fighting Spirit to raise the party's strength. Huh. I'm probably gonna play as Adel, though, this fight. If we get Frida in the party after this, you bet your ass I'm gonna be playing as her. But, like, I'm just setting her up already. I'm just ready to go. By the way, we're at the end of the episode, but I can't really call it right now. So I guess we're going long. Gird your loins. No. I actually want Demonic Vortex, I think. No, actually, Fairy Strike. Let's put... I don't like Fairy Strike. It's not because I don't like Nina, but an item that, like, gets an item from the enemies... I don't know, that sounds weird. I'm not feeling that. So instead, I think let's put Hurricane Spin here. Cocytus Drive is the slam there. Hurricane Spin is circle. I think that's fine. Oh no, no. Vortex is there. And now I have Fairy Strike here. Do I rock that instead of Demonic? I don't know. Let's see what Demonic does. Let's go. By the way, I love the duality of these two, by the way, really quickly. You know, because he's got, while all the, he's like, oh no, oh, like, oh, never mind, he got this ability, my bad. I was thinking of Gaia Wall here, which is defense. I remembered that Durin had this ability. That's not right. I just thought it would be cool, like Frida has the strength increase, and if Durin had the defense increase. Nah, it's actually down. Yeah. I don't know. I would have done it like that if I were designing this game, but whatever. Alright. Are you sure you want to close the menu? So what happens if we lose here? Is this like a... Because I feel like for story purposes, it seems like she should steal the mask and, you know, run off to just add more drama to this story. You know, if I were writing the narrative, I'd like do it like that. So, is this a fight we're still meant to win? Oh yeah, also, by the way, accessories for her. Ancient Halberd. Sick. Put some power on her. And some defense. Stack her up, ready to go. Now we're ready. Yeah! Ooh! Okay, I didn't see where that attack went, but... Oh. Okay, that causes huge explosions. Ooh. That's a keep away move.
Excuse me.
She sakes! That's funny, Gruda being
Please stay out of my way.
free to be apologetic like that. Let's use this. I remember to use it! Because I don't want to lose to this guy because of all the stuff we just played through there.
You're so great.
Oh no! Is it Lisa making those calls up there?
Please stay out of my way.
Well, that's her saying, please stay out of my way at least. Oh! Oh, she got me. That was the first time I got hit here. That's an interesting attack, that slam move, right?
Excuse me.
He's super open when he does that, like,
Please get out of the way.
shoulder launch attack there, so... Ah! Okay. Like that right there. This attack is super easy to stay away and then, like, wail on him. Ah, but I keep getting wonked by that one. That's so annoying. Oh, no!
Don't give up.
I wish I could have done this fight clean, you know, no items, but I do. I avoided those so well at the start of the fight, but then
Excuse me.
something went wrong. Now I got flash moves. That's what I've been looking for. I got too sloppy here by sticking to the enemy, not playing smart. Oh, you can get flash move like frames there already. Nice. Ow. Okay.
I didn't think you'd be this strong.
Okie dokie. Well, we beat the White Galbalan. Alrighty then. I did have to use that healing item. I am annoyed that I had to resort to that. Because it wasn't like that was a doable fight, I think. If I really like kept trying it, like do-overs, I could have probably beaten that without using any items. But man, did we succeed?
Tuh, that was a hell of a battle.
No, I knew it. Conventional weapons aren't gonna work against this thing.
What?
So it is what was this guy's?
So it is a Galbalan then.
Galbalan. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, everyone. Sol, do it!
I mean, Adol has already destroyed a Galbalan. Actually, they're not chronological, these games, so I don't know if he's fought Galbalan yet. I don't know, don't remember the order of these games. This might be before his, adventures in Felghana, huh.
No! The barrier!
Thank goodness.
Now I can finally save Lord Eldiel.
Uh-oh. It looks like she got played. Someone's like, well done, little apostle. I knew it, it's this guy. Oh, okay, that was cool.
Sol! Frida, he's here!
Finally, the Mask of the Sun is mine.
It can't be.
You're...
Man, he didn't even need an army. He just let us play ourselves against each other and then did that sick move to steal it. Oh, this guy. Don't think too poorly of me, little apostle. I kept my word. I told you where the mask was, but I never once promised I'd let you have it. You have only your own naivete to blame for this.
I should have known. You always did enjoy making a grand entrance, Gruda. But is this any way to treat your own people?
Oh, shoot! They know each other too? Oh, people! Oh, no! What? Are you saying?
Several years ago, One of our own broke the laws of our village and unraveled the secrets our ancestors sealed away. That man fled the village, taking a small group of supporters with him, and gave himself over to the Roman Empire. His name was Gruda, and he was once a magician from Danan.
Wait.
Stay where you are, Adelkristen. Goddess, Bami, and the Mass Division are occupying the village. You wouldn't want any unfortunate accidents, would you? By the way, I love that Sol-Galba is still just looming over there above us. It's very funny. Where did she get that? That's the one. Like, we're getting a lot of revelations again, but where did she get this demon thing from? Is like that's a heckin' good question. Holding your own homeland hostage now? You are despicable.
You're just as much of a slime as ever.
Unfortunately for you, I bear no emotional attachment to this dreary place. Perhaps it is destiny that I should obtain the mask here. In honor of this occasion, we shall hereby refer to ourselves as Darklings. Okay, that's not as nearly as cool of a line as I think Gruda thinks. That's... come on, man. Come now, is that really so surprising? It's a perfectly fitting name for those who've obtained the power of the gods through these unorthodox means.
You really haven't changed at all, have you?
What's a Darkling?
Our ancestors referred to themselves as Darklings when they deceived the gods and stole their power.
Oh, okay. I just thought he was just being an edgelord, but okay, I guess that makes sense.
We here in Danan hesitate even to say the word. It's considered impure.
The blood of the Darklings flows within you as much as it does in me. No matter how far you repress it, it's a part of you, and it always will be.
Gruda!
Regardless, now that I have what I seek, I see nothing more to be gained by remaining here. And, though I may not have much attachment to this place, I suppose it is still my home. So I'll leave peacefully today. Should you continue your fruitless attempts to stand in my way, however, I won't be quite so merciful next time. Wait!
Ugh, he's gone.
That'll show him.
Lisa.
Kalilika. Adel. What have I done?
Well, this has been a hell of a day. No point just standing here, though. Let's go back to my place and sort all this out. You can park the demon outside the house.
We can't just ignore the fact that she has a giant demon hanging out with her.
So, young apostle, what were you trying to do with the Mask of the Sun?
Gruda implied he said something to you about it.
Yes, he told me that last time Lord Eldiel was behaving strangely, the Mask of the Sun was used to calm him. And so, I'm so sorry.
That scumbag!
Well, what's done is done. I'm more interested to know that you're a descendant of the Celceta royal family, aren't you?
How did you... Lisa is?
Whoa, that's news to me.
That white Galba land of yours was the dead giveaway. Legend has it, It was created by King Lefance to fend off Lord Eldil after he lost control of himself.
Oh! Then what's the other Galbalan who, if you don't know, please watch my playthrough of Oath on Felghana. The short of it is, it's a horrible ancient evil demon. So what's the relationship there? That's still mysterious.
So King Lefance and Lord Eldil fought each other?
That's what they say. Not that there are any surviving records to confirm one way or the other, of course. What we do know for certain is that the Galbalans were created using a forbidden technology our ancestors sealed away.
Huh, their ancestors.
King Lefance was a righteous man, so knowing he allegedly resorted to the use of such technology shows his unease. Guess that explains how it was able to destroy the barrier.
Sol was given to me by my father to carry out the rite of summoning. I was told he'd been passed down in the family for generations. But I had no idea his creation had come about under circumstances like that.
You rode on Sol too, Adol. Lisa used him to take you to see Lord Eldil.
Wait, you knew about this, Kalilica? Hold on now.
Really?
Yes, Lord Eldil asked me to escort you to his room personally. And I have to say, it was no small task finding you out in that forest.
This is Adol we're talking about. The guy never sits still. He can't even sleep without sneaking out a window first.
The thing I find most difficult to accept is that the man who attacked Highland was from Danan.
Yeah, he had me completely fooled. There was no doubt in my mind he was a Roman commander.
Gruda was one of the most intelligent people in the village. He was also a wise man in his day, who loathed the sin our ancestors committed more than anyone else. And that hatred drove him to study the incident in greater detail. But somehow or another, during his studies, he became attracted to the power of the gods that they'd attempted to steal.
Why would that be?
Only he knows the answer to that. We naturally admonished the hell out of him for what he was doing. Just out of nowhere, he gathered a small group of supporters and left the village, and that was the end of that. In addition to keeping an eye on Lord Eldil, we've also been trying our best to track him down all this time. Most likely, he managed to gain the support of Rom for his research into the mask.
And now he has returned to the forest.
So where's he headed next?
He must have sussed out the mask's true power by now.
Which means there's only one thing he could possibly be after.
The Akashic Records, the blueprints of the world, which can only be read using the mask's power.
On the other side of the Ashen Forest is the old capital of the Kingdom of Celceta. It's called El Duke. And in its center sits the Temple of the Sun, where Lord Eldil lived when the kingdom still existed. Supposedly, that's where the Akashic Records can be found.
Supposedly?
The door of the temple is sealed. We've tried to open it many times, but we've never been able to get inside. So we can't be certain what's in there. But considering his resourcefulness up until now, Gruda may have found a way.
When I was talking with Gruda, he also mentioned that Lord Eldil is headed for El Duke as well.
It seems El Duke is the main point of interest for all parties, then.
Including you, Adol. If you ever want to learn the truth about what happened to you, you need to confront Eldil.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
I'll bet you'd be raring to go even if you had all your memories intact, wouldn't you?
Elder, I would like to go with Adol as well.
Me too!
Well, you are familiar with the route. But are you sure? In a way, you may be the single most unsuitable person for this task.
I'll be okay. I've had more than enough time for my wounds to heal.
Frida.
Well, I know better than to argue with you. Nothing I say is going to change your mind. So, go on ahead. They'll need a guide anyway.
Thank you, Elder.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I will be going on ahead to El Duke.
Hey,
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? I won't be alone. I have Sol with me. And there are a few things I'd like to look into.
indeed.
about your ancestor, King Lafonce?
Yes, I'd like to know what happened to King Lafonce and Lord Eldil when the kingdom of Celceta fell. If I can learn even that much, I might be able to find some means of returning Lord Eldil to normal.
Well, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Not gonna say anything at all?
We'll catch up as soon as we can.
Thank you very much.
I'll be eagerly awaiting you. Take care, everyone. I'm certain that one day you, Eldil, and I will be all able to drink.
Bleh. God damn, I've been recording really long. I'm sorry. Let's try that again.
I'm certain that one day you, Eldil, and I will all be able to drink tea together once more. And I'll be certain to brew the best tea I can possibly find. Goodbye for now.
Oh, that's cool. Now that we know that this guy, first of all, this super, he looks sick. And he's like freaking Lisa's buddy. That's awesome. I love that. And there she goes.
Feminine yet courageous. She's a fine girl, hey, Ozma?
No!
I had no intention of.
Men. They're like animals, aren't they?
Durin, please, refrain from making such comments. The others have begun grouping me with you!
It's time we should get moving, Adol. We have a lot of ground to cover. Frida joined the party, and we can do some quests in Danan, so that's what we're going to be doing next time. For sure, Z's. But let's review the map. There's our goal. So at this point, this area, this is not going to be part of the main story. I'm going to be damn shocked if this is part of the main story. This is just some kind of optional area that you're supposed to come back to once you're strong enough to beat the apes. So I don't think, yeah, it's not happening anymore. Sorry guys, pack it up, it's not happening. I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't believe it anymore. Look at this lovely world, though. We've had such a good romp. Next time, we are going into the world of nightmares that I backed away from previously. But hey, you know,
Leave it to me.
All right.
we got this here now. Frida backing us up. Seems cool. I love me some Ragoons. So, good stuff.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Leave everything to me.
Yeah, now I hear her dialogue. That was not her being super apologetic in that boss fight. That was actually Lisa, which was a very funny touch. That's very cute. Yeah. Okay, it was great. This went really long, but I gotta call it here. But it was great, and got a lot of stuff to chew on again. Let's see what happens next time as we head off into the Ashen Forest to stop the renegade Gruda. Oh. Catch you all then, everybody. Bye!